Hey, it is August 2nd. Hey, do me a favor. Just watch this. I gotta go get that. I gotta go get that thing. Go get that bottle from yesterday. So, yeah. Um, Yesterday we talked. Just ran through a cobweb. Nice. Yesterday we talked and had an interesting conversation with a friend of mine. But so it takes me to the scripture. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Everything is meaningless. A chasing after the sun, or not after the wind. And so I thought I'd do a little follow up to yesterday. So first question I'll address is: do I need shares? Do I need you to like this? Do I need you to share these things? No, I mean it's not mandatory. I know that some days I'm only speaking to one person possibly, and I love when I get that one message from somebody say, "Wow, I needed this today." And but will I also admit that that is an encouragement. When I see a share, when somebody makes a comment, is that an encouragement? Absolutely. And we're called to encourage each other. And uh, so, you know, I like the game. I like the game of volleyball right here. Love volleyball. All right. And I love to look like I'm as cool as Top Gun when I spin that on my finger. And, uh, and I play it and I coach it and I ref it. But honestly, the game of volleyball is every bit as silly as flipping a bottle. It's every bit as silly as spinning the spinner thingy. Um, but the thing that my friend pointed out to me, he said, these things, silly, stupid, waste of time, when they're done in community, it's totally different. It's not just you wasting time flipping a bottle or spinning something. And so um, the other thing that was brought up to me was I can sound offensive. And why do I speak the way that I speak? Because I like being spoken to that way. When I go to Creation Festival, or if I go to Ocean City, man, I love a speaker who I feel like I'm being yelled at by them. I'm being challenged, and so I try to speak the same way that I enjoy being spoken to whenever I'm in a public setting. But this whole idea of meaningless has taken on new meaning to me since I've been to Haiti. Haiti changed my life. I've been there twice now, and it makes me think differently. Also, working with kids at risk has changed the way that I think. Working at kids not at risk, but who need a mentor and who need guidance and things like that, um, makes me realize that anything selfish or time wasting has little um, I don't need it. I do not need it in my life. And so I think about the scripture that talks about wood, hay, and stubble. And this wood, hay, and stubble is about, things that will not last. And it's all going to burn up. Someday it's all going to be gone. The only thing that is going to be left are the things you have done, the differences you have made in people's lives. Um, I said that even with the way that I think, even like church luncheons or dinners or whatever, if they're not impacting people somehow, I'm wasting my talents and my gifts that God's given. It's like I thought maybe we should have a dinner where we come together and we eat the same amount as what somebody in a third world country does, but also bring the amount of money we would normally spend and then use that money to make a difference and feed people. Um, I struggle with just fun things for the sake of fun things, and I want everything to have meaning. I want everything to have a purpose to it. Um, the end of King Solomon's writings, the one that starts with meaningless, meaningless, ends with now all has been heard. Here's the conclusion of the matter: fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the duty of all mankind. For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil. And in that day, when everything is revealed to me, and one of these days I'm going to share a little bit of my testimony of a revealing. But in that day, I don't want to see just time wasting. I don't want to look at my life if it should pass in front of my eyes and think meaningless, meaningless. utterly meaningless, chasing after the wind. I want to look at it and go, well done. Actually, I don't want to go, well done. I want to hear God one day say, well done, good and faithful servant. So, hey, be inspired. Go make a difference. Don't live for yourself. Don't be meaningless.